Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is Matador from freetradingvideos.com. It's still May 4th. I apologize for posting the wrong video this morning. I have fixed that since, so you can check that out if you didn't already. And I wanted to take apart the markets with you midday here. So those numbers that we were talking about this morning really came in much better than expected. Construction spending came in at 0.3. Market was expecting minus 1.6. And pending home sales came in at a whopping 3.2%, where the market was expecting 0%. So the numbers crushed expectations, and you can see what happened to the market as that occurred. So 10 o'clock numbers was basing beautifully just below 89, big pop up, nice confirmation from both the trend and the trend Q. You can see that they were low for most of the day. Very, very nice. And we have a good tick confirmation. Most of the day spent above zero. Just now seeing a couple of dips below and being a little bit weaker. And the VIX, big gap down, which is excellent on those numbers as well. And now we're starting to rise a little bit. And if you look at what's happening to the markets here, I want to show you something kind of cool. The 89.84 area in here, which is where the market stalled basically, that was a resistance line that we have had in here for quite some time. If I scroll back, I can either scrunch it up a lot or zoom back. Actually, I go to a 60-minute chart, or I can show you here. There he is. So here we are, big gap down, failure, another break below this nice low base, major failure right around here, 89.79 area. We had that line in from a long time ago, and we're finally running back up into it for the first time. Big move up. Not a good time to go long the markets, especially if you were watching that. If you had missed the move initially, good to wait for a while. So one little pop-up, now we have a lower swing high, and we have a perfect little head and shoulders pattern here in the context of a very, very nice high base, I would call this. So now we have a great high base forming, but we already know there's some resistance to chew through, which we're doing. Since we have tested that once, just need some time to work out of here. So it'll be really fun to see who wins this battle at the end of the day. Are we going to hold up on our highs? Are we going to break out even? Or are we going to sell off here? Again, I would just simply watch very carefully how the VIX is rising right now. I would rather see a low base in the VIX to corroborate the holdup that we're seeing here in the S&P. Right now we're not seeing that. The trend Q is rising a little bit at 0.91. You can see that. So just a couple of little broad market chinks in the armor. Something I would be very careful with. Make sure they come back in line before I go long, unless I'm looking at a relatively strong stock, which there are a few today. A little bit easier to find, but make sure you're doing that well in context. Pretty good. So that's my run around the markets today. I hope you guys are having a great day so far, and check out D7's video at the end of the day, and we'll be talking at you. Nice work.